Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, as you can see, we're back and I feel like we haven't been here in a while, but I really want to talk about the aftermath of what I've been seeing online since Donald Trump is now our president again. Y'all already know I have been hyper critical of Donald Trump and hyper critical of the people that is around him, such as JD Vance, that wife of his, in being so in cahoots with Israel, and now AI. We have a lot of things to talk about, and it's just I'm going off the cuff. Like, I'm not reading anything. I'm just gonna sit here and talk because I just want to powwow. I haven't got to sit down and powwow with you guys in a while. I've been seeing a lot of leftists like go batshit crazy because he recognized that there is two genders. I'm like, you stupid pieces of shit. Like,
Excuse my hair, I just woke up. Donald Trump was inaugurated at 12, and just a few minutes ago, he has now claimed that there will only be the male and female gender that will be recognized in America.
you stupid pieces of shit out there. I'm really so sick of like the LGBT community, and I hope to God that those rainbow flags is gone. They're nowhere to be found. I hope that you can get those gender reassignment surgeries until you're what, 25. Like, I hope that there is like some really good restrictions because you people did this on yourself. You did this to yourself. We went through years of woke propaganda being shoved down children's throats in schools. We went through years of you putting your stupid, disgusting gay flags everywhere. And let me tell you this, I haven't been to one Pride event since I was like 17 years old because that shit is so fucking kiddie. It's so embarrassing. It's embarrassing to even be associated because you guys have literally went so batshit crazy that the world doesn't even fuck with you. Every region of the world right now is actually banning, transgenderism for younger kids and even some to adults, because the propaganda and this disgusting agenda has infiltrated every single inch of every fucking thing, and people are tired of it. And people right now, I'm seeing all these gays like over here acting like, I'm gonna lose my rights. Like, you actually acting like that. I'm gonna lose my rights. He's gonna take away gay marriage from you, Bruce. He's gonna take away gay marriage. I hope he does. You know what? I hope that he does. Because half of you bitches out there aren't even getting married. Y'all are the most immoral, disgusting pieces of shit on the scum of the earth. Actually. And you mean to tell me you're gonna sit here and be like, oh, you're simping for Melania Trump? Oh, that means that he gonna take away your rights away. What rights? What are you talking about? I have all the rights. I am an American citizen. I was born here. I'm sorry, I don't live my life like based on the base so that I'm gay, okay? Like, I'm more than just being gay, okay? And wearing pretty makeup and having a pretty face. Unlike your busted fucking ass with that stupid ass blue hair, like hanging out your fucking scalp, which honestly burns my eyes to look at. And you had the audacity to be like, oh my God, he's taking away the chance for transgenders to be to participate in the military. I'm like, they should be the serve our country. I'm like, first of all, half of you bitches are manic and insane. A lot of you mentally can barely get out of the fucking bed half the times. You mean to tell me that some trans woman is actually fixing to go out there and fight for this country? Are you serious? When you have to literally get yourself pumped with hormones every fucking week, you have to fucking you want the gender reassignment surgeries, you want the facial changes to facial feminization surgery and stuff like that. Like, you mean to tell me you want to have the opposite? Only the only ones that's going to the military that's probably trans are like those butch, big boulder-shouldered men, actually. Like those botched queens. You know what I mean? Like, none of you people actually even fucking love this country anyway. But yeah, you want to fight for the right to actually go and serve the country. Bitch, you're not built for it. I'm sorry. Half of you are not built for it. I don't give a fuck about you. I'm happy that he is not allowing you to fucking go into military, because a lot of you are fucking weak. Most of you are fucking weak. I see it. You're weak as pussy. I cannot stand it. I don't like any of you people. I don't like anyone on the left. I don't like anyone on the right. Gay, trans, whatever. I just hate everyone. I think that everyone literally wears this like gay and trans agenda so much like on their sleeve, and I just cannot stand it. I don't have gay friends. No, I do not. I have no gay friends. My friends for the majority of my life have only been straight. Only been straight. I've only had like 2 or 3 gay friends I can literally count on my fucking hand, because a lot of you are very messy. You're very immoral too. Very immoral, and you wonder why. You wonder why the way things are now. You should have just shut the fuck up, had your gay marriage, and just left the kids alone. And look what happened. I'm seeing like that one person, like Matt IE, whatever his name is. He's like this Jewish stupid fuck. He's ultra progressive. And he did like this whole entire like, rant like he usually does with this like faggoty, like gay, purple and blue, like tranny, like, what do you call it? Like those those backgrounds, and like he does this like pink writing. It's just so stupid. Like he makes it look so kiddie, but yeah, he's going for the kill. Like Maddie IV, whatever his name is on Instagram, is honestly a piece of shit. He posted something on the lines of this. I if you want to, you can go to his page and look at it. I'm just going by what I remember what he said. In the post, he like comes after Trump because Trump recognized there are only two genders basically, and then he wants to talk about like, this has nothing to do with free health care, or this has nothing to do with inflation. This has nothing to do with dismantling the college student loans and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, first of all. If you really cared about all of that, which you do not, you're just a self-loathing gay, Jewish gay that only wants to fuel more hate and divide because you have a certain agenda to push that there are 74 genders when there's not. Dude, if you actually cared about that, why didn't you hold Kamala Harris or Joe Biden to the same fucking stature like you do to Trump? Now all of a sudden you care about the economy? Since when? Since when do you care about the economy? Since when do you care about inflation? I've never once have seen you post anything about inflation, but now since it's like, oh, he's talking about the gays, you trying to deflect. That's the propaganda. A lot of these people out here, they love to use propaganda to deflect and try to shift the blame to something that they're the ones who fucking supported all this time, even up till now. Like if you actually paid attention to what has happened in the last 5 years and at least woken up and spoken against what's happening, I applaud you. But if you're still this fucking stupid, I don't respect you, nor do I like you. I actually hate you, and I actually wish the worst for you, because you are the reason why this country is backwards. And then you want to celebrate and encourage that we have illegals in this country. You're mad because illegal migrants are potentially going to be deported? I'm sorry. They're illegal. They're not legal. They have not came here the quote unquote right way.
I have no idea. I don't know anything about that. I don't recognize that name. This is where we're at in public education. You work in a field that is closely intertwined with vulnerable populations like the ill, children, the poor. You need to now more than ever refresh your memory on your rights, your students' rights, your patients' rights in terms of immigration. Because now ICE can raid these, what used to be safe spaces where people could come to get medical care or come to get education. And now those spaces are being invaded. So your best friend is, I don't know. I'm not aware of that. I can't recall. Do not say anything to these motherfuckers. Let me just say this and make it very clear. If you are a teacher and you voted for that fucking orange, you don't deserve the privilege to teach the students that are in your classroom. You don't deserve to step foot in any educational facility ever.
To be honest, we shouldn't be having any type of immigration right now. No, we should not. And I'm gonna get into Trump's ass too. Cause you think that just because I'm a right winger and I'm America first, so that I'm not gonna hold Trump accountable. I would be holding Trump accountable to the day I fucking die, or until the day that he is not president anymore. It is a time that, yes, we should be criticizing our president. We should be holding him accountable for the things we do. But you're not going to sit here and hold this and pull this fucking, agenda out of your ass to try to deflect and make it seem like that, oh, he's not worrying about this. I think personally, despite I'm a huge critique of Trump, I do think the economy will get better very soon. I think that we will be pumping oil. We will be an independent country. Inflation will be down. I totally believe that. Do I think mass deportation is going to happen? No, I do not. They haven't. That you mean to tell me? And what I've seen online, you can correct me in the comments if you want to on this only, bitch. In the past 3 days, the first 3 days, I looked online, and I follow like AF. America First posts on X, and they're very accurate most of the time. Only 538 arrests have been made for these illegal immigrants. You mean, and these are only the violent ones, all right? I'm pretty sure there's way more than 538 that you can round the fuck up. Me and my friend was talking about how, like, that's so fucking low when we've had tens of millions, probably even more than that, come in this country by way of the cartel, by way of selling fentanyl and all these different things, kidnapping children, all these different things. You mean to tell me only in 3 days you only have 538 illegals that you have fucking arrested, and what it said 308 that have been that are detainees? Get the fuck out of my face. Mass deportation's my ass. Like, mass deportation my ass, bitch. If it is not up there in the 6,000s range each day, I don't want to see it. When I think of mass deportations, I think of mass deportations. Go home, go big or go home. What do you mean? I'm sorry. And you know what? I this is why I said that this is not going to happen in a large scale. This is going to happen very too slowly, to the point where it's not going to happen in a mass scale to get these people out of our country so we can rebuild and get this country back together. It's only so much that that they can even do, because one thing about Trump, people say oh, he doesn't care about the media. Yes, he does. He cares about the media. If he actually had these ICE trucks going around and getting man, woman, or children and deporting them all, you don't think that the media will have a frenzy over that? Yeah, you see this Black Haiti, you see this
I'm not going back to Haiti.
Or Venezuelan criminal that probably has sexual assault charges and stuff like that. People are not going to get super mad about that, nor the media is going to actually demonize Trump for that. But if he actually was about it, he would have been going after Miss Glorilla, the grandmother that's illegal, little Carlos, the little baby that's illegal, that came across the border with his mother, his illegal mother and father. Yes, those are the things that, if he was really about it, those are the people that he would be going after as well, instead of going after just violent criminals. That's it. I really think that you guys are just so fucking, you annoy me so much. Y'all just take whatever you get. You take whatever you get, and you literally swallow it, and you're fine with it. I'm not. You after the past 5 years, are you done? I'm done. I think I'm totally done with just taking what we can get. We need the most. We need to do it up. Go big or go home. We need to stand on big business, bitch. Actually big business. Because this country will not go in the right direction if we don't go big or go home. I'm serious. You have Trump and Elon vouching for H-1B visas, which is something I touched on, I think, in my last live that I did on here. It is imperative that we raise our voices on this, because Not only, y'all thought that this was only supposed to be for big tech, but if you look at a video, I'm going to put it in this video, Trump was also talking about recently, he was taking questions at the White House, and he literally was putting out there like, you know, we need highly skilled waiters. We need even wine experts.
And HB1, I know the program very well. I use the program. Maitre d's, wine, experts, even waiters, high quality waiters. You got to get the best people. Now, then you go into people like Larry, and he needs engineers, and Massa needs, and this gentleman needs engineers like nobody's ever needed engineers, right? So
this is not only a big tech situation that Elon Musk wants to have for his company for cheap labor, when there are thousands upon thousands of Americans that are skilled and hard workers that are happy to take that job, that went to college and that are good in big tech. He laid them off for cheap labor because he knows what Trump is willing to do for him because he donated to him. It is all for his business. Elon Musk is not for the people. He's not. He's not for the people. I don't care how many of these headlines try to call him a Nazi, try to call him all these different things. He's the biggest Israeli shill out there because he is bought and paid. He literally was going after the Jews way before the ADL and all these different ads that were pro-Israel that was helping Twitter to be, to have ads and stuff like that, which garners revenue for Twitter. When they saw that he was retweeting posts that wasn't for them, that's when they started to pull out. They had to make him go to Israel and do that perp walk. That perp walk around Israel and see all these fake scenes and stuff like that. Do you remember the photo scene with Netanyahu and Elon Musk, and they had this this baby carriage that was filled with blood that looked actually fake? I just don't. For me personally, I just don't think that Elon is America first. I don't think he ever was America first. I've always never trusted Elon Musk. I've always was worried about Elon Musk, and I think you should be worried about Elon Musk as well. I think that with this AI infrastructure bill that's coming about, and Trump announced with the CEO of Oracle, I think that is very scary. I do. I think AI, I know I went everywhere on this. I'm sorry, I'm going everywhere because I have so much on my mind. With this AI and mRNA.
Thank you, Mr. President. One of the most exciting things we're working on, using the tools that Sam and Masa are providing, is a cancer vaccine. It's very interesting. It turns out, I'll be quick, all of our cancers, cancer tumors, little fragments of those tumors float around in your blood. So you can do early cancer detection. If you can do using AI, you can do early cancer detection with a blood test. And using AI to look at the blood test, you can find the cancers that are actually seriously threatening the person. So we can, again, cancer diagnosis using AI has the promise of just being a simple blood test. Then beyond that, once we gene sequence that cancer tumor, you can then vaccinate the person, design a vaccine for every individual person to vaccinate them against that cancer. And you can make that vaccine, that mRNA vaccine, you can make that robotically, again, using AI in about 48 hours. So imagine early cancer detection.
Okay, I have to censor myself. I forgot. Let's go back. Okay. When we talk about the AI, I had to start this over because I can't say what I just said. When we go back and we look at and see what happened to these people that took the juice, look at them now. Where are they? Do you guys follow like many accounts out there? I can probably put some on like the screen that I frequently watch about these people who are injured due to the juice, to the V, and due to that same mRNA technology that they're claiming that they want to make it to to help people with cancer and stuff like that. It's like, but aren't you giving these people the cancer? Last time I checked, I've known people. I've known people that took the juice, and they're not here with me no more. I've seen people and I've heard people tell me about like when they took the V, and afterwards, they didn't feel that great. There's something wrong. There's something has changed. Okay. Women's menstrual cycle shouldn't be as cloudy as it was that they've gotten. It's a whole different ball game. So with what's going on with this AI infrastructure bill, I think is very scary. And I think that everyone should wake the fuck up. But also, I think you should be using ChatGPT. You should be using all these things that they give to you, because this is information for us, and we can also use it to benefit our life. Use it for, to give you workout routines or something like that. Lose weight, get skinny, build muscle. Use it for budgeting. Use it for, to get a new car. Use it to do things like that, because it will tell you if you're very smart and you know how to use it. Use it before they take it away from you. But I'm telling you right now, a lot of these things that's happening right now is crazy. And I'm not for it. You hear me? I don't know. There's a lot more I want to elaborate on. But it's a lot to jumble around. But I think right now, when I think about the CEO of Oracle and how pro-Israeli he is, and not only that, bitch, he talked about how they want to compete with China, and they would like to implement this AI surveillance, like, just like the social credit score system that is in China. They want to implement that as well.
Police will be on their best behavior because we're constantly watching and recording everything that's going on. Citizens will be on their best behavior because we're constantly recording and reporting everything that's going on. And it's unimpeachable. The cars have cameras on them. I think we have a squad car here someplace. But those kind of applications using AI, if we can use AI, and we're using AI to monitor the video. So if that altercation that occurred in Memphis, the chief of police would be immediately notified. It's not people that are looking at those cameras, it's AI that's looking at the camera. No, you can't do this. It would be like a shooting. That's going to be an event that's immediately, an alarm's going to go off. It's going to be, and we're going to have supervision. In other words, every police officer is going to be supervised.
And so, in knowing what we know about the kill switches in our cars that's due to be happening in 2026, because that was in the infrastructure bill that Joe Biden also signed, that went past the Senate, and he, that's supposed to be implemented. Yet Trump is like, oh, I'm gonna like ban the mandate to have electric cars. But do y'all forget the infrastructure bill that literally is talking about implementing kill switches in people's cars? Yet they want to have AI surveillance. They want to pump you more with these Vs and stuff like that. Do you not think that all trickles into the same agenda that the World Economic Forum wants you to do and want to have control over you? I just don't believe a lot of things that Elon Musk and Trump and a lot of those oligarchs have in our best interest. I do not. That's why I think it's better if we have to raise our voices to that. Like, fuck the LGBT bullshit. I think that is much more important than all of that nonsense. You know what I mean? And also, like, the fucking, like, stupid Roman salute or wherever the fuck, like, my heart goes out to you. Like, that's bullshit. It's so stupid. And it's such a distraction. Wake the fuck up. Actually use your brain. Stop watching Charlie Kirk. Stop watching all these people. Watch Ian Curl. Watch Nick Fuentes. Watch David Icke. Watch, what's his name? Jimmy Lee. Watch these prominent figures out here that are independent. Candace Owens even. Who will actually steer you the right way. These people out here that are bought and paid by the conservative movie like TPUSA, they're not for you, bitch. Wake the fuck up. Or you'll get left behind. It's simple as that, honestly. had to like go cool down a little bit so I can come back and talk. Cause like, look at my ears, I'm like actually red. But there was more things I want to talk about before I go, cause I did have a lot more things to talk about. Also, I seen like Breitbart, which I don't like. Breitbart is Israeli owned. I don't. They're very like pro-Israel there as well, and like they always post things that I, for the most part, I don't agree with. Like they posted like this article talking about how like India is supposedly going to be taking 18,000 of illegal Indians from America. And everyone is like, oh my God, that's such a great thing, such a win, such a win. And I'm just like, oh, what? How is that a win? Like, how is that such a good thing? Like, India is going to take 18,000 illegals from America only for Elon Musk to bring in 50,000 legal immigrants into this country by way of H-1B visas to take Americans' jobs away. Like, how is that even like? So you're gonna send 18,000 illegals back just to bring more of those same people back? It's just the legal way. Don't worry, you guys. It's the legal way, right? Like, if it's the legal way and they're here to, like, you know, for America's cheap labor, for these companies' cheap labor, it's fine. At least they're being productive. Even though they want to assimilate to our culture, we barely can understand what they're saying when they speak. But it's fine, you guys. Like, they're the best and the brightest. They're more talented than Americans. Even though we lay Americans off. Because we want to give these legal, highly skilled workers opportunities because they're much more smarter than Americans, right? Yeah, please. See, I don't like the hypocrisy. I don't like it. I really don't. It's so stupid. Also, I wanted to dive into like the birthright thing, because we already know like the 14th Amendment. It talks about how if you are born here on American soil, you are an American. Period. Like, and it was that even if your parents aren't, you know, legal immigrants here, or whatever like that, and they're illegal, like the child has a right to be here in America, and because they are born on U.S. soil. Are you following with me? I'm sorry. Like, I calmed down, now I'm like all over the place. There's this whole controversy with everyone. I'm seeing like influencers come out of work and be like, Trump, isn't Melania Trump here in America because of that same program of like the birthright system? I'm like, first of all, Melania Trump wasn't born here, okay? Like, she wasn't born here. She actually came here on a work visa for modeling. But here's the thing. I read about this as well. She too, just like many of them do, they get on work visas. They probably here for a limited time only, but they extend their stay, and they are here illegally. That happens. And so when she had to go through that, she went through different other programs in order to sustain her citizenship here in America. Here's an argument. This can be an argument against the H-1B visa, how like, okay, like we're allowing these people to come here. They have a limited time to be on those work visas, yet they can overstay their visa, right? If they can overstay their visa and they become an illegal, what is the difference between, you know, I guess, dismantling the birthright of a child because their parents are illegal? My thing is with this, follow me, because like I'm trying to like patch it through. My thing is like, I find it to be hypocritical. I really do, because you claim that you don't want these people to come in your country because they're illegal and they're taking advantage of that birthright system that we have. If you birth your child here on American soil, they have the right to be here, and those parents are using them as an advantage to stay here in America, right? I feel like it's no different, and you don't want to keep them here because they want subsidies, they want to live off the government, just as many other Americans want to as well, but they are picking the illegal immigrants before actual Americans. But what would be the difference if you keep this, this Indian that is, overseeing the work visa? They'll be illegal too. So like, and you're actually, yeah, just because India is taking away 18,000 of them, you're bringing even more of them in here. You think that they want to go back to India when they are getting like way more money than they can be getting from there? So I don't get why, like, why we continue to do this. Like, we continue to this hypocritical, like, 1 foot in, 1 foot out method when it comes to immigration. I really feel like, yes, I think it is unconstitutional. In my opinion, I do think it is. It's a fact, actually. It's unconstitutional to, like, actually dismantle the birthright of a child that is born here in America. I 1000% believe it is unconstitutional. I think it will probably be revoked. I think that no one will go for that because I think it does go against the amendment. I do. But at the same breath, I agree. I think that, for me, if the court doesn't deem it to be unconstitutional, whatever, but for me, I think that is good, because if he was really America first, I hope you're following me. If he was really America first, I do think that he will also abolish the H-1B visa as well, and he would just find Americans who are passionate about big tech, want to be skilled waiters or something like that. I don't know. Maybe raise the wages or something like that. That could be a possibility as well. I hope you're following me. I really do. So people will actually want to work for those jobs. That's another thing. I just don't like that we keep on doing this, like, 1 foot in, 1 foot out thing. I really don't. It really makes me upset, because it's kind of like a manipulation of the people out there, And I know I'm going all over the place, but it is kind of like a manipulation. Like, one thing, he does this to keep out illegal immigrants, but yet you're vouching for more immigrants to come here. That won't only benefit it won't benefit Americans. It only would benefit the oligarchs. That's it. And it's really annoying. It really is annoying. And I really wish people would see it the way that I see it, but they won't. But anyways, yeah, I agree with, like, dismantling the birthright because they take advantage of it and stuff like that. But I just think it's like, you want to kick them out, but you want more immigrants here because it benefits the big companies. I don't like that. I just don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that these companies are firing well-skilled Americans, and they're getting all these different people in here, but yet want to say, oh, we don't want you here. We don't want you here. Even though you have the right to be here because you were born in the soil, but your parents, no, they can't stay here. What's the difference between those two? There's really no difference, to be honest. The only difference that you can say is that they're going to benefit and they're here for work. But what cause? What cause for Elon Musk? It's nothing good. It only benefits him. Wow, okay, you can drive in your fucking Tesla that probably will explode in fucking 3 years. Come on now. You want to go in your Cybertruck? Have you seen the reports on that, the recalls on that shit? Really? It's really annoying, and for people to just go along with it and think that Elon Musk is just, like, so great. I don't think he's great. I think his designs are shitty. I think the way that Twitter is ran is shitty, actually. He gave you a little bit of free speech, but only the free speech that he allows. Did you not see how he went off on people, like, when they were pushing against the H-1B visas? He continues to censor. He continues to ban people more than ever. And this is why I go into, like, these rants about that, because I really think, because it's not only about big tech, it's about every single job out there. It's happening right now, even in low income jobs, you know? I really hope you guys understand what I'm talking about when I speak on that. I know I'm not, like, completely clear on that, because I had too much shit already happened before I had to come back on this camera, so. And I'm also, like, trying to censor myself as I go, because on here it's like it's hard for me to actually. Despite I feel like I could say whatever I want. I could say whatever I want on her. I still have to censor myself, in the best way I can. Cause you know I can't fucking censor myself. Actually, like, I'm too fucking, like, insane. But I don't know. Hopefully you guys understand that. I'm trying to think, like, how. It's something else that I wanted to talk about that was very important, but it's not coming to me right now. Oh well. Anyways, I appreciate you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys follow that. Let me know if you understand what I meant in the comments. Please comment if you can, and please like my videos. Like, stop being on here and not liking my videos or commenting. I think it's very rude. I really do. When I go on someone's page, I comment, I like. Well, I don't comment all the time, but I do like, at least, you know, like, give them a like. Support smaller creators who are independent and who aren't, you know, a shill for a different foreign nation. But anyways, I'm trying to think, like, did that convey right on camera? I hope it did. Cause I feel like on Instagram I did a better rant than I did on here. Oh well. I love you guys. Be sure to continue to watch my other videos. I'm posting on shorts, and I feel like my shorts are doing well, surprisingly. So if you're catching up on that, do that. Go on my TikTok, my Instagram, and be sure to follow me on those other platforms. And yeah. All right. Bye, you guys.